Avro Vulcan XH558's story is one of innovation, perseverance, and a dedication to preserving aviation history. Built during the 1950s, it was part of the United Kingdom's strategic bomber fleet, designed to serve as a nuclear deterrent during a period of heightened global tension. The Vulcan was a radical design for its time. Its delta wing was unprecedented among large bombers, providing exceptional lift, stability, and maneuverability. The aircraft was capable of flying at high altitudes and high speeds while remaining agile enough for low-level flight, which became necessary as defense systems evolved. XH558, as a B-2 variant, represented the pinnacle of Vulcan design. Engineers had refined the wing shape and structure to improve aerodynamics, control, and fuel efficiency, resulting in a bomber that was both elegant in form and highly capable. The aircraft entered service with the Royal Air Force during the Cold War, a time when strategic readiness and rapid response were vital. XH558 and other Vulcans maintained high readiness levels, participating in regular training exercises, long-range navigational flights, and strategic alert missions. The crew and maintenance teams developed an intimate understanding of the aircraft's systems, ensuring it remained operational under demanding conditions. These operations tested endurance, technical skill, and operational planning, with flights often covering thousands of miles at high speed and with complex refueling arrangements. Over time, XH558 developed a reputation for reliability and resilience, standing out even among a fleet of remarkable aircraft. By the early 1980s, the Vulcan fleet, including XH558, was reaching the limits of its operational life. The aircraft had served for nearly 3 decades, and the airframes were showing signs of aging. Components required increasing levels of maintenance, and replacements for specialized parts were becoming scarce. In 1984, XH558 was officially retired from active service, concluding a 28-year operational career. Following retirement, it was sold to private owners and moved to storage at Bruntingthorpe. Although no longer flying, the aircraft was maintained in a taxiable condition, with systems periodically checked to ensure it remained in good condition. It remained a symbol of British aerospace engineering, admired for its sleek design and technical achievement. The story of XH558's return to the skies began in 1999 with the establishment of the Vulcan to the Sky Trust, a group dedicated to restoring the aircraft to airworthy condition. The effort was immense, involving not only technical work but also significant fundraising. Millions of pounds were raised from public donations, private contributions, and grants, all aimed at covering the cost of restoring engines, airframes, and avionics to flight-ready condition. Restoration involved detailed inspections of the wings, fuselage, and systems, with careful replacement or reinforcement of worn parts. Extensive testing ensured that every component met stringent safety standards, as returning a multi-decade-old military aircraft to civilian flight certification required meticulous attention to detail. By 2007, after nearly a decade of preparation and work, XH558 undertook its first test flights, marking the beginning of a new chapter in its life. In 2008, the aircraft officially returned to airshow appearances, drawing large crowds who were eager to witness the delta-winged bomber in flight. Its flights quickly became highlights of the aviation calendar, celebrated for the distinctive roar of its 4 engines and the elegance of its sweeping wing maneuvers. Operating XH558 in flying condition was a constant challenge. The aircraft required large quantities of fuel, specialized maintenance, and ongoing inspection to ensure airworthiness. Replacement parts often had to be custom-made or sourced from other retired Vulcans, making logistics complex and costly. Yet despite these challenges, the aircraft flew regularly for 8 years, delighting audiences and preserving the living legacy of the Vulcan design. As XH558 approached the end of its flying life, further modifications were required. The wing structure, in particular, needed reinforcement to safely continue operations. The Operation 2015 campaign successfully raised the funds and carried out the necessary engineering work, allowing XH558 to extend its display career through the 2015 season. That year, the aircraft participated in several major airshows, performing carefully choreographed maneuvers that highlighted both its power and historical significance. On October 28, 2015, XH558 made its final flight. This concluding sortie was carried out with precision and solemnity, particularly following an incident at a nearby airshow that had resulted in loss of life. As part of the respectful acknowledgement, the aircraft performed a wing dip before returning to land, signaling the end of its airborne chapter. After this flight, XH558 was permanently retired from flight and preserved in a taxiable condition at Doncaster Sheffield Airport. It remains a highly valued historical artifact, representing the culmination of mid-20th century aerospace design and the dedication of countless engineers, pilots, and volunteers who worked to restore it. The aircraft's story demonstrates the complex balance between technical innovation, operational service, and historical preservation. It stands as a testament to decades of human ingenuity, showing how careful planning, detailed engineering, and persistent effort can keep a historic machine alive for new generations to witness and learn from. Even today, XH558 continues to inspire enthusiasts, students, and engineers. Its story provides lessons in design innovation, logistical problem solving, and the importance of historical preservation. Beyond its technical achievements, it represents a tangible link to a pivotal period of aviation history, bridging the gap between the Cold War era and the modern age. By preserving XH558 in flight-ready condition as long as possible, the Vulcan to the Sky Trust ensured that people could not only see the aircraft but also experience its presence and the impact it had on those who designed, built, and flew it. Its legacy remains a celebration of engineering, endurance, and dedication, capturing the imagination of all who encounter it.